Hey guys, so many of you know that I've actually given up on collecting the G.I. Joe classified line just because you can't find them in stores. And to be honest, have you been to a Target or a Walmart recently? You can't. They're not on the shelves. Hasbro is just they're not making these figures available at all, which is kind of really a shame because I do like to go to the retail and buy it from retail. Unfortunately, all the figures that are coming out or has come out or basically you need to order online. And so I kind of given up on classified, but I gave that up last year. So the funny thing is, I ordered this 6 months ago. So last year I ordered this, and it finally arrived 2 days ago. Actually, Sunday. It arrived Sunday, so yesterday, which is ridiculous because the FedEx guy uh, said it was supposed to come on Friday, never showed up. Supposed to then it was changed to Saturday, never showed up on Saturday either. Finally on Sunday arrived. So there's something wrong with FedEx, or FedEx just can't get my address or something. But the box arrived. It is beat up. The the Hasbro Pulse, I've just not had very good experience. This is this is directly from Hasbro Pulse. This stuff is damaged up here. You can't really tell, but basically the corners are damaged. I don't really, at this point, I don't really care because again, I've given up on Cobra Island, given up on Cobra Classified, G.I. Joe Classified. It's ridiculous. They really need to get their act together as far as G.I. Joe is concerned, because there's a huge fan base that love this stuff, except that Hasbro, for whatever reason, decided they only want to sell very limited quantity to online purchases only. So yeah, this is a little damage on his head there. So yeah, so if you want G.I. Joe Classified, you basically have to order online, and you have to wait like 6 months to get your toys. Lady J's coming out. That's not coming out till like I guess it's been pushed back. But if you order that, it would have been last year that you ordered it, and then it finally arrives in April or May. That's kind of ridiculous. So I'm glad I'm out of the game. I'm not gonna pre-order anymore. I'm not gonna pre-order anything. The next semi G.I. Joe figure I'm gonna get is Sergeant Slaughter, but that's from Action Force, which is really not the same as Hasbro's G.I. Joe. But we'll see. I'm just very curious about Action Force, and I won't support either line because, again, Action Force is very expensive. It's like $30 each figure, and you can't buy in stores. You basically need to order online, and then once you place the order, it's going to take another 6 months for the figure to arrive. It's kind of ridiculous. I feel they should just make these available. If you want to buy it, they have it in stock, they'll send it to you. That's how I feel. But anyway, enough with that. This is the Cobra Island, or the Snake Supreme Cobra Commander. And I have to admit, the packaging is amazing. This looks absolutely amazing. It does cost $30, which is $10 more than the average G.I. Joe Classified series. And on top of that, you have to buy it directly from Hasbro Pulse. And on top of that, they charge for shipping, and the shipping was expensive. It was like $10 or 15 or something like that. It was expensive. You can get free shipping if you buy the membership for like $70 a year, but it is not worth whatever they're asking. So I'd rather pay the expensive shipping and be done with it, because I'm never buying anything from Hasbro Pulse ever again. This is my second purchase from them, and both time terrible. Alright, so you pull over the case, and okay, you see this? This is like die cut in here. This box is die cut. Okay. And it's pretty, well, maybe not die cut, but it's cut. and there's some gloss. And I'm sure you've seen these figures before, because this figure actually came out many years ago, like last year. But obviously, I've only gotten it because of my order. It took like 6 months to arrive. Anyway, if you pull this out, it comes out and you see Cobra Commander. This is a very nice presentation. I do not think it's worth the $10 that you pay extra to get this box and this, you know, maybe they could charge a few more dollars for the cape, because the cape is really cool. It's cloth, and then, but pretty much it's a recolor of Cobra Commander with the special presentation. Is it worth an extra $10? Yeah, I think it is, just because it's just nicely presented. Maybe I would have liked that $10 to go to maybe another figure or something. I don't know. I just feel like you're basically paying that $10 extra just for the packaging, and some people it might be worth it. I think it looks great. It's really too bad that you can't really put it anywhere, because it doesn't fit with the rest of the classified line. It is numbered number 9. So on here it is number 9. So if you're collecting the series, this kind of goes in well with that numbering system. Unfortunately, if you miss out on this Hasbro Pulse sale, that means you're never going to get this figure. And for those who collect them by the numbers on the spine, this is going to drive you mad, because you're missing number 9, which is this figure. What they should do is just maybe not number these, or maybe put a special 00 number or something. Alright, so as an example, here is the Gundam numbering system. So this is number 9 for Strike Gundam, and this is a Target exclusive. So instead of number 10, they're calling it SP for special edition. So if you're collecting this line and you don't have this figure, this Target exclusive figure, you're not going to die trying to figure out, why am I missing, there's a gap in my collection. It's just basically, this can go at the end of your collection or at the beginning of your collection. It doesn't really matter, but it doesn't really fit accordingly. For die-hard collectors, this is definitely worth checking out. You're going to want the SP. But for casual fan who just want a nice numbering system from 1 through 10, this doesn't get in the way, where they might miss this and there's a gap between number 9 and number 11, and it's just going to drive them nuts trying to find number 10. But that's how they should be numbering these. So if this is a Target exclusive, and again, if you're out of the country, you don't live by a Target, or Target doesn't exist in your area, this figure is not going to kill you, trying to track it down. So unlike the special editions or even the Cobra Island stuff, which is numbered, it's going to drive me, it's going to drive a lot of people crazy trying to track down on the numbers. Alright. Okay, so here we have Cobra Commander, the retail version, versus the Supreme version. There's a third version where he's colored in a light bluer, like they call it the Regal Cobra Commander, which I don't have. And again, I'm not collecting the series, so I'm not actively seeking it out. So the biggest difference, as you notice, is the color scheme. This is black-red. This is dark blue and kind of silver. And also, this cape is amazing. This cloth cape, while we get this like dumb plastic cape for the retail. But what's really amazing is you look at this chest here. Look at all this detail on this chest area. You get nothing in the retail version. And everything is gold here, and everything is silver. I mean, to be honest, both figure is pretty amazing as it is. I am glad to have both, and I'm glad to have the Supreme Commander. He looks much more amazing, I think. And yeah, $30 seems kind of expensive, but at the same time, this is a special figure, and so yeah, I would love to get Snake Eyes or that special edition Snake Eyes as well. But I hate Hasbro Pulse. They're just terrible. There's a Hasbro Pulse coming up. I don't even care. So even if they announce brand new G.I. Joe product and how you're going to get G.I. Joe product at every retailer, I kind of doubt it, because the last year I've not seen G.I. Joe on the store shelves at all. I mean, I'll see it once and it's gone. I mean, I was lucky to get some of the figures, but then after I buy them out, they just don't ship them to stores ever again. So once you see that initial shipment, it's gone. The last Cobra Island, I guess, fiasco, they shipped 6 figures to per store, and those 6 figures are all gone. And unless you're standing in line at 3 in the morning, you're not going to get these figures. Okay, so a lot of you probably thinking like I just have a hate for Hasbro. I don't. I really want to support this line. I love G.I. Joes. I like the 6-inch scale. I want to buy more figures, just make it available. But unfortunately, like I said, the last 6 months, I've not seen any G.I. Joes at stores anywhere. Why is that? Are they even selling these to stores? And what's crazy is Hasbro. Here's the Marvel Legend. So here's Tri-Sentinel. I've almost completed the figure. I'm missing like an arm. What this means is I can walk into any store and buy one of these Marvel Legends figure. Oh, well, I don't have the figure because I took it out. But you can walk into any, Walmart or Target and find one of these. Is a Hasbro's G.I. Joe or Transformer Studio 86. Any figure that you want from Transformer, you can eventually find it. I mean, there are some exceptions. There's some really hard ones to find, but as far as I know, a lot of those figures are available in stores, so you can just walk into a store and buy a Transformer. You can walk into a store and buy a Marvel Legends. You cannot walk into a store and find G.I. Joe Classified. I'm serious. Have you guys looked? They are not on store shelves at all. And I wonder about that. Why is that? Are stores not buying these? Stores want to sell product, and I'm almost positive that any G.I. Joe Classified is going to sell. So that means that maybe Hasbro is not sending these to stores at all. So that's my theory, and I don't understand why. Again, I love this line. I wish I could support this line. Unfortunately, Hasbro just makes it incredibly hard to collect these at all. I just wish they just re-release the Cobra Island stuff. Just make it widely available. Maybe if they can't call it Cobra Island, they can call it something else. But just re-release it, please. Especially the Trooper that I don't have. Thanks.